Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody viewers. It's Demi Kiza on Echotori Road. I welcome everybody to join me. I encourage everybody to make comments, whether you feel it's not right, good, whatever it is. I'm here for interaction to engage with you, the audience. For the time being, let me go around this introduction for 30 seconds, then I come and say what I have to say. Good morning, everybody. Demic is as always. The news is that we still have NUP prisoners in prison for nothing. They are not guilty. No evidence against them. We still have news that people they are being kidnapped every day, abducted, especially NUP players. And the headlines in the national newspaper they support that the crime has gone up, and we have got those 19 women dying every day, 330 children dying every day, 21 they die in brutality, 21 they die in fatal accident. So why am I here? I'm here to speak about judiciary in Uganda. The Ugandans, the NUP members, they are being tried by the NRM government, but not the judiciary. It should be the other way around. As we speak for now, for what we see, and if we follow the explanation of Honorable who Segona, he said they have done everything they are meant to be doing in their right, but something has not worked out. Today I'm going to give you tips about effective tweeting. For me, what I call effective, but we all have effective tweeting. So I'm just sharing with you some tips how I become so successful that I get some reply. And today I got the big one because I tweeted about the demonstration in Canary Wharf, and the lady came in inbox. So I'm gonna give you how I do it. How do I get people to come and reply to me? So maybe it won't be so helpful, but I think it will. I met somebody on demonstration who said she didn't know how to tweet, but it's very simple. So judiciary has become a weapon for the government, has become a weapon for the NRM. Judiciary is there to decide the truth and give justice to anybody, regardless your background, regardless your social class, regardless who you are. That is what judiciary is about. We used to have judiciary from local levels, Mayumba Kumi, up to Saza. And if you go to Saza, that would be big. But as it happens for now, NUP members are abducted. They've been taken to torture chambers, and after torturing them, they bring them to court. Within 1 hour, they send them to prison. So we are not getting justice, what we are meant to be getting. Whereas the judiciary, the judicial system in Uganda, it has got all the 7 arms. But surprise, surprise, it doesn't work. But my submission today, I've just read on Twitter, Sarah Biret, because Justice Chisache petitioned the Chief Justice, and another case is coming against the Chief Justice. So when you see that, it shows you judiciary in Uganda has lost its independence, has lost its functionality, and it has lost its purpose, because once they start petitioning the Chief Justice, the man, the head of justice, that is so significant. So we should follow that, and we should support those people who are putting Justice Winodolo on the spot, because it's part of Uganda. NUP is suffering because of shortage judicial system. NUP is suffering because of delayed cases. When Article 126 says justice shall not be delayed. But what happens in Uganda? We have got honorables, members of parliament in Ichigo prison for over 1 year. We have got comrades, NUP, in Chitalia prison for over 1 year. And then we have got those in Ruzira prison, maximum. Remember Muhudini Kakoza, the man who stood up and said to the Judge Guti, he said what he said. And we have got so many Ugandans missing in torture chambers. We don't forget that. And all is under the NRM government. So NRM government is trying NUP members. It's not judiciary. If it was judiciary, they should listen to the argument in the court between between Shamim Malende and the state that the witness should be shown and the cases should be put together instead of separating them. It requires constitutional review or constitutional interpretation. As it stands for now, they bring NUP members, the judges are not there, the cases are not there, the witnesses are not there. They are playing ping pong. They are playing delaying justice. They are not doing what we are meant to be doing. So what, in conclusion, the NRM government is trying judiciary, but that is utterly wrong, because judiciary is so important and should remain independent, should not be manipulated, should not be abused, should not be misinterpreted. And when you hear that EU is putting a ban on Uganda, judiciary should be number one to come out and stand and say, oh, abuse of human rights, we have seen cases in court. Abuse of human rights, we should stop. Judiciary should come with a judicial review to see how the police is handling suspects, how suspects are being handled. How do you handle the word human rights is big, but judiciary should play a part. And if they are not playing a part, then the echo is not coming. And that is one story which is booming on Twitter. Because as you know, Museveni said he's going to do whatever he can. He will continue with the pipe. But things are not looking good. On Friday, he used the NGO to enter into negotiation. They withdrew. And today UBC has announced Museveni is inviting President Emmanuel Macron to come to Uganda. But that he says about Congo. But remember, we know this. We know why he's inviting Macron. He will not go around a decision by European Union. If he wants to know, he better ask me, because I know what it means when they give you a letter. There is no way until you do what they want you to do. But also, hypocrisy by Museveni. He says Bobby Wine is young. But Macron was only 8 years when Museveni became in power. And Bobby Wine was 4 years. So now he's inviting somebody who is about now 44 years, and he's inviting him to come to Uganda to discuss. So there is no way he's going to go around. Comrades, all of you who are tweeting, Harry, please continue to do that, because it's working, because it's helping us. They are holding Uganda accountable, and they are standing their ground. They shall not let that pipe go ahead. Museveni is trying and trying. They rather address the issue of human rights and the green and the clean environment. But when you look at that, judiciary has got an arm, has got power to change the course of violation of human rights, to bring people culprit, to stop this, to bring stringent laws, but not what we see that they are infringing our freedom of expression, they are infringing our human rights, they are infringing our liberties. So judiciary has got a part to play. But as it stands for now, everybody can see it's NRM government trying NUP members, and the judiciary It's not judiciary. Judiciary has stepped aside. If judiciary was in, they would say Article 2360A, it tells you people they will be entitled for bail and they will be guaranteed bail. If judiciary was respecting, they would respect Article 28 and accept cases of Segling and Sewanyan to be put together. Judiciary, if it was acting independently, it shows Article 126, justice shall not be delayed. Justice should not be delayed. So judiciary has lost the purpose and has lost independence. And we condemn that. We want fair and fair justice to every Ugandan, not to a few. So second point is about effective tweeting. I just tweeted it this morning about the demonstration that is going to happen in Canary Wharf. And I had that real woman inbox me. Confidentiality, I don't show those inboxes. But effective tweeting, people, let's know. Tweet. It's tweet. Just like the birds in the morning. They whistle. So effective tweeting is about 15 years ago. They've started with fewer words. Now they are up to 220 characters. Full stop, comma, anything is included in those characters. And the tweeting, you are allowed now to post a photo and a video. Before, you were not allowed to do that. So tweeting is just like a text, like you are texting to somebody on the phone. Hello, Demi, where are you? Hello, Johnny, I'm coming. Hello, I'm what? Will you come to Canary Wharf? Yes, I'm coming. So that is what it is. It's about sending words. Before it used to be words, but now we are allowed. If you want to send a video, you are allowed to send a video which is not more than 2 minutes and 20 minutes. And Twitter can help you to trim it. There is a way you can condense it and trim it. That is one of the benefits of Twitter. So why is it Twitter? Twitter is very effective. Let me give you a history. When Mugabe fell down, within 3 seconds, we had that Twitter. We had the photo, the video. Twitter is good at transmitting photos, videos quicker than any other platform. So it's very good. So Twitter is difficult to you can delete, but you cannot edit. In Facebook, you can go back and edit, but Twitter, you cannot edit the words. So the word tagging is what I want people to know. The word tag, it means tag like this. Nkwatirako, mukwase. But that word tag, if you misuse it, your tweet won't be effective. They will have effective, but little effective. But if you tag it very well, then you will have effective reply. Just like in the case of demonstration going on Canary Wharf, it's better to talk about the main points why you are going to demonstrate. Ugandans in the UK are demonstrating to raise the awareness of office which is in the UK. Then you tag HMRC, which deals with the taxes in Uganda. Then you tag UK government. Then you tag maybe you are in Uganda. You tag all those companies concerned. But what you don't do, don't insult other companies, foreign companies, because it's none of their problem. You can tag them just to inform. After putting your story across, after putting your story there, just tag. That is what it is. I don't know, people, what is happening with your Twitter. For me, there is something I wanted to show you on my Twitter handle, because I use a lot of video and a lot of photography. When I tweet, when now you tweet 2 photos or 4 photos, Twitter will ask you to give interpretation of those photos. and the significance why they are asking you. That is what matters a lot. That somebody is going to Google on anything to do with the Uganda violation, and then they will come to your photo. Because these photos, we are not posting them for fun. We are posting them for reality. So what we have to know, significance. I don't know if they give you that option. For me, they normally inbox me. We are going to start doing this. I don't know whether they are using me as a guinea pig, or I don't know whether everybody has got that option. But what I'm telling you, that option is so imperative, because if you post the 4 photos, you have to describe them. When you describe them, as soon as you describe them, they go straight into Google and try and use English, because that is the universal language that most of people, they understand. Once you send 4 photos, they are going to ask you to talk about each photo each time. This is how it happens. As I open up my Twitter, I'm gonna try and say I'm going to tweet a totally loaded. So that is my Twitter hand. This is my Twitter. Then I press on plus. When I press on plus, it means good afternoon, Pam Kawa. It means I'm going to start tweeting. So what do? I've been given 4 options. One, it says spaces, photos, GIF, and tweet. So I won't go into that. So you choose. For me, it depends what mood's in, where I've got to get the source. So what do I do now? I press on plus, then I press on that sign of tweet. So what I do, I'm going to tweet a Choto Reloaded, or I tweet Pam Kawa. Then I will save photos. Once you save photos, tweet photos, tweet, and then you click on that word photo. Once you click on this word photo, you are going to select on top. On top it says gallery. Gallery, it means all your photos from all sources. But however, for me, I know where to get my photos. I know if they are in Facebook, if they are in Twitter. So sometimes I will just press on that this. I will press on gallery. There is a mark that goes like this, V. So you press on that. Once you press on that, you choose where your photos you want to get them. This makes it quicker, because for me, I know where to get all my photos. I know where I can get photos, what I want to talk about Facebook. So let me tell you, so let me try. There is something I want to show you. So I'm going to choose Facebook. Okay, so those are the photos that comes for me in Facebook. I want to tweet a short, but what I want to show you is about the significance of photos. So I'm going to choose. Once you choose number 1, Twitter takes you to start writing. But however, I want to send more photos to a Choto Reloaded. So you go back on this bottom and choose that one, which is the image. So that image, I want to send the photos like maybe justice. I want to send photos which shows, I want to send photos for HMI, which shows the address of this woman occupying that office in Canary Wharf. So because it is a demonstration, try and match up your photos. Make them sensible, that somebody looks at them and then will give them attention and say, let me see what she's saying or what he's not saying. So what happens now? I'm looking for the office of what. So tweet, you must be focused. You must put a lot of effort into that. It's not about tweeting and you leave it. Yes, you will. But we need to be effective tweeters. So after choosing the first photo, Twitter will accept you to choose other photos same time. So this is something to do with it. So I've picked 4 photos to treat, and I want to say demonstration against the woman is Samantha Muhwezi. So when I write like a Kyoto reloaded, let me tag them. Tag kitegeeza okukwataganya, tekitegeeza ekyoto reloaded. Ekyoto. If I want to tag, I want Ekyoto reloaded to go on that. Thanks, Pam. So I'm going to put there maybe the first word, or when you start with Ekyoto, it means you are directing, tweeting Ekyoto. But if you start with the words and you put Ekyoto in the middle, it doesn't mean you are tweeting directly to Ekyoto. So I will tweet to Ekyoto reloaded and say, please join demonstration. Please join demonstration. I'm just doing this for the show because I want to go. And then when you try to post, you press that word post. When you try to post, this is what I'm getting. And this is what I want everybody to know. It's so significant. It is very, very significant. It gives you 2 options. Add description or not this time. But what it matters a lot, when you add a description, it gives you 2,000 characters. Remember, the actual tweet gives you 220 characters only. But this one, add description, it gives you 2,000 words. So if I have sent mwabagala okwogera ennyo wala ku Twitter, ku Facebook, if I have posted 4 photos, it is going to give me a chance to say what I want in 8,000 words. So what it says here, we have to know this: effective tweeting. So you add a description. So I'll press here, add a description, and it brings the 1 photo 1 by 1. 1 by 1. And then after that, it is giving me here on the bottom, to describe what is that photo is about. And that photo, I can write 2,000 words, which is not allowed on actual Twitter. And that happens that after tweeting, after saying it done, it takes you to another photo to describe it. So you are expanding your explanation, because in Twitter, we are not given too much time to explain ourselves. So that is very, very significant. Comrades, if you come to Twitter and they ask you add description, please do, because the words you are describing is the words which are going in Google. Is the words when they go in Google is what comes up when you describe, and when you describe it very well. That is what is very significant, to use good headlines. But we have to remember the order of Twitter. What is your issue? What is that photo saying? And say something and tag people. Because if you go with them direct, you attack them, then they feel attacked, and then they might not reply. But if you tell them like poverty is in Uganda, people they cannot afford, and then you tag World Bank, you tag IMF, then they will read that tweet. You are more likely to have a reply. You are more likely to have your reply being your tweet or your post being considered. So tweet, some people who come from Facebook is so daunting. It's not daunting. It's the same. Use the names that you want, pseudonyms, anything that you want. Okay, put privacy if you want. If you don't want this information to go out, who do you want to tweet? But let us be effective tweeters. So far, we are doing very good. because the echo pipe is building and building. Because as we stand for today, Museveni is trying his ways. The NGO withdrew. Today is proposing to invite Macron, the president of France. So we have to get that video of 5 ladies who got Macron when he went for the ceremony. These are the things for me I don't go over. I look into that because these people we still need them. These ladies who intercepted Macron and spoke to him something to do with that oil pipe. But however, judiciary is into trouble. Judiciary is into crisis. And today when you see that NRM has told Mao they did not recruit him to bring transitional power. So you ask yourself, a man ahead of constitutional affairs, how comes he is not in charge? He cannot decide. So Mao has got an egg on his arm. So demonstration, there is one Canary Wharf coming. Demonstration in everywhere. Demonstration everywhere. Please join when you can. Please support people. Please go there because demonstration has become the speaker, has become our voice, has become a speaker of those who are not, who are oppressed, has become a corner of where people they meet and say something to the whole world. So demonstration in Canary Wharf, which is coming for Friday, we need to know, those who come with the paracard, we need to know why there is a demonstration in Canary Wharf. And our paracards should have these words. Put HMRC. That is what matters. That is the tax office in the UK. And also put in, what is it called, the house. I'm going to find out. I'll find out. I'll be posting that. There is a department here. You register your company. It's called, it ends up with the word house. So we have to put them on the posters. How could they allow Samantha Muhwez to open up a company in the UK? Because the sticking point is they had demonstration in Uganda. They had paracards that say, leave our oil. So if you say leave our oil, stay in Uganda. As simple as that. So the main points why there is a demonstration, please don't call me. Why there is a demonstration in Canary Wharf. Samantha Mukwez, I don't know whether she's the daughter of Mukwez. She opened up office in Canary Wharf, one of the richest places in the United Kingdom. It's for business. If you are not rich, you cannot manage to rent a place there. So why not rent an office in Uganda? And also, there is something to do, Doge. So Doge, HMRC, are they supporting corruption or corrupt people to have an office in Uganda? So another point for that office is to raise awareness, to alert the landlord who is hiring Samantha Muhwez. Why are they hiring Samantha Muhwez? And another important point is to raise awareness to the consumers or to the customers who want to make deals to take Ugandan oil in a dodgy way, to tell them that they are dealing with the unauthorized person. That demonstration will have an impact. That demonstration is speaking to Uganda government. Is this company registered in Uganda? Why doesn't it operate in Uganda? The money you pay in rent in Canary Wharf can be good enough to build schools. To build schools the whole of Uganda. The money you pay on Canary Wharf is good enough to build hospitals in Uganda. The money you pay in Canary Wharf is good enough to feed Karamoja. It's good enough to look after the natural disasters we have, the floods in Mbale. So we need to get on the board. Demonstration remains our corner. But so far, I've been on the Twitter and I've been laughing a lot because the backfire for Mao has started. Mao was told, and he was naive. He was taken to America. He was taken to speak for Irania. He was what? And everything was going so smooth. All of a sudden now, Museveni comes and said, no, my deal with you was never transitional power. So that tells you, it calls you ONUP, wherever you are, Kunga. Kunga. Kunga is the moment. Kunga is on our side. Kunga is in our hands. The power is in the people. That Kunga Uganda, Uganda bonaba kunge, tell all Ugandans our constitution is being ripped apart. Tell all Ugandans they want to change what was written in our constitution. Tell all Ugandans it must be somebody who was born in Uganda. Tell all Ugandans that power, the change of power stands into our constitution in Article 69 through free and fair election. We have to go to the villages to tell the people. We have to tell everybody. Ugandans, and they say, well done. I said, no, you come. Ugandans who are there, we know you are working, we know you are busy, but for you to appreciate Ugandans putting themselves online, just to let you know you are sacrificing those people. Because overwhelming is a good tactic of Kunga. Overwhelming, having the majority of people coming on the street, the majority of people coming for demonstration, they will not single out one person. They will not single out one person. So demonstration has got an impact. If United Kingdom is allowing people, Ugandans, to demonstrate on their land, so that is a respect of human rights. It should not be selective. When it's your right, you defend yourself. But Uganda will have become so defenseless. So when we look at this, I'm getting, the media is starting to report about NUP, but before they dare not report. So, however, Judiciary in Uganda is not in charge, has lost its independence, and has left NRM government to try NUP members. Effective treating can be the best, but any treating will work. But what you have to know is how you start, how you put in middle, who you tag, and how you choose your topics. And also, you have to remember, when they give you option, add a description. Please take that option, because that is what they want to know. That is what they want to put on Twitter. We have got computer misuse. Let us use abbreviation CMB, computer misuse. For you to limit when you're on Twitter, try and squeeze as many words as possible. Try and use abbreviation. Once you tweet very well, you put your words. People, they will understand your abbreviation. Let us share, retweet. Retweet is so important. Retweet messages you see that they belong, they are fighting a dictator. Retweet messages. Like is good, but for me, retweet is good. If you can, there is two retweet. There is a retweet without words. There is a retweet with a quote. It's better if you say, oh, Demi was talking and a choto eroded. Then when you retweet with a quote, you can say, she was useless. She was good. She talked about judiciary. She talked about treating. So that is about treating. You are getting into the habit of treating. And when you retweet with a quote, you are allowed also to use a video. You are allowed also to use the photographs. So retweeting can take us so many times. I remember one time I questioned Anthony Blinken, and what I saw, he gave me invitation. And then ambassador in Uganda gave me invitation. And then Joe Biden gave me invitation. I'm not saying, yes, Anthony Blinken gave me, but because of those offices, they work together. Maybe it's not those people who gave me invitation, but those who are Twitter handlers for those people. So when it happens like that, that circle gives you invitation for you. They invite you to follow them and ask you to follow them. It gives you are tweeting effectively. So we need to suck up these people. Like this morning, I just tweeted that demonstration. And I got what I wanted. Not what I wanted. What I want is to raise awareness on Friday. What I want is to invite Ugandans to join for demonstration on Friday. What I want is HMRS to stop this office functioning in the UK. What I want is landlords to give these people quit, just vacate our office. What I want is Uganda to start ruling the country very well. What I want is to make sure that those who say Uganda is safe, they should go and practice in Uganda. What I want is things to be done in Uganda by Ugandans. But I don't want Pops Piara who come into Europe, paid a lot of money, good offices, air conditioner, paying 5,000 per week or per month, money which would build my mother hospital, would build my family schools. No, I don't want that. So we need to fight that. And Twitter is fighting them. And demonstration is one way. Demonstration speaks so big, so big. As we grow up, we shall continue. As we grow up, we put our lives online. As we grow up, we have got no way to turn except to demonstrate. It is our mouthpiece that we are going to speak. Fellow Ugandans, at this time, let us look into the bill of computer misuse. Then we start putting people onto the spot. We start putting Muhammad in Seleko, he's defending Isma. So let us put Museveni now has announced Muhoozi will not make tweet on internet wherever matters. Let us say now, according to the computer misuse, that means Muhoozi cannot stand for president, because they say if you treat wrongly, you don't stand for the public office. So it has got more to catch them than to catch us. What we have to do, we have to be courageous to teach. We should not step back. We should not step back. We should treat, we should post anywhere we can, anything. We are going to tweet and post and post and post again and again. I would like to thank all those people who tweet. I'd like to thank all the groups who join together in tweets. I'm sorry I cannot join you because I'm so busy, and I get in my box and there is a lot. But all those in groups, Twitter birds, Twitter bombs, well done. It's all working, because as we speak, echo, stop is really, the hashtag is booming. And let me tell you something as I wind up. Hashtag is like tagging as well. Hashtag is like a headline. Hashtag is the most crucial point. So when you put hashtag bring all prisoners back, that works. Bring all the peoples back. Bring our peoples back. We are removing a dictator. Those who go in Twitter to check what is trending, they check what the counter will count, no matter how many. Now there is no, the tweet will say this is the most trending what point which is going on. So we have to know that. Let us use the hashtag. When we use the hashtag, we know it is important word. And we should also emphasize those who come up with a hashtag. Don't come up with a hashtag to oppose your own. But let us, thank you so much, Chiria. Bring back our people. So, Maureen Nkulabye, Pamkawa Nkulabye. Kati, we should do hashtag as many as possible, because when we hashtag and we go back to the hashtag never dies, because it means it has got a point. It has got a point. Now we have got headlines which says that crime has gone up. And then when we talked about drones, they said we were criticizing. So I don't want to spend too much time. I think I've gone over and over than what I intended. So summary, NRM government is trying NUP members, not judiciary. If it's judiciary in a normal world, it will be different. Effective tweeting, you just need the small information. Just inbox me, come to Facebook. I'm happy when I have time. I'm happy to go through with you or to show you again that video I wanted to show, because I'm using the phone is not what. And then demonstration, the power of demonstration. That is what it means in Article 1. Power belongs to the people. When it belongs to the people, you go back to street. Power belongs to the people. A Ugandan responsibility is to protect and defend your country. So power belongs to the people. So when power belongs to the people, you go to demonstrate. How does it power belongs to the people? Because the whole world will see you on demonstration and they will take it seriously. And those concerned, because on Friday, once we come from Canary Wharf, I'm sure Samantha is going to go sick. The office might be closed. And I'm sure the landlord will say, hey, I give you 6 months to leave. And I'm sure HMRS will take note that who are these people having companies in Uganda. And I'm sure the office that allows to open up companies in UK will take note and will take action. So never give up. People power, our power, NUP everywhere, NUP salute. Mwenna mbebaza nnyo ababaddeko era temujjanga awo, tujja genda nga tugenda mu maaso. It is about quality. Quantity is good, but quality is better. Have a lovely day.